Hi guys, it's Max here from dartsreviews.tv in association with dartsplanet.tv. We got some Winmau Leonard Gates darts for you today. These are looking really patriotic from the front, but the actual dart itself, looking through the window, looks quite grippy. So may not suit me down to a T, but what I think we'll do is we'll head on over to the board and have a closer look. Okay, so we're over the table. We got the Winmau Leonard Gates Darts. Got this lovely patriotic flag here behind. Obviously, he is American. Got Leonard Gates with the Winmau logos. Winmau down the bottom, and we got the 22-gram darts. Window showing the 3 barrels, and some little window there showing the vector stems, and a picture of Leonard Gates himself. Over on the back, got some information about Leonard himself. Obviously his name, Winmau, up at the top. Got a signature with the image of him. We got 90% tungsten, precision engineered, onyx coating, and they are match weighted as well. Information and safety down the bottom, and obviously the Winmau name here. Let's get the darts out, have a closer look. Oh, a little bit stuck. Right, here we go. Comes in this black EVA foam insert, Winmau logo etched in there. We've got some vector stems down here. We've got a lovely sort of like soldier written here with the stars in the patriotic colours and the American flag. Barrels in the point protector. I do like these Winmau point protectors. So let's get the darts out, have a closer look. Starting at the front, we have a standard black coated dart point. Before we go into this, I'd say it's more of a conical ball nose with 2 rings on. Before we go into this extra milled with the radial and lateral groove there, and then we go into a very deep square cut groove before we go into the main grip section, which gives us 5 of these triple rings with lateral grooves. The actual rings themselves are quite narrowly spaced with a very shallow groove cut in, still with the PVD coating, but the lateral grooves have got this silver cut out. Then we have another deep cut groove, square cut, before going into the repeating pattern. That goes about 2/3 of the barrel, and then we go into this wide section here with, they're not quite fully cut lateral grooves, they're like half cut either side, giving almost like a saw pattern, I suppose, but it does add a bit of grip to it with that really wide ring in the middle. And then we have the standard grip here at the back with 3 sections again, and then there's a very small taper which will go down to the stem. The grip itself, quite grippy with those lateral grooves. The actual rings themselves are, like I said, very narrow cut in the middle with the deep cut square edged grooves separating them. Really suit either a rear, mid or front. It's a nice parallel dart, but yeah, it's nice feeling weight to it. We got the 22-gram. These are 6.35 millimeters wide, so a nice narrow dart, really good for grouping, and quite a long barrel at 54.6 millimeters. Yeah, a really good parallel dart with a nice tapered ball nose at the front. Really going to be a good area of gripping whether you're rear, mid or front. So again, I'm liking the fact that the actual darts themselves continue the same grip rather than having lots of different grip areas. But yeah, what I think we'll do is we'll go and head on over to the board and have a throw. Okay, so we're over in the dart room and we've got the Winmau Leonard Gates darts. Really grippy dart. Might have to make a few adjustments, but I'm going to have a couple of practice throws so I can get used to it, see where I need to make the adjustment before we go into our practice routine. So let's see how we get on. Starting off straight. Oh, nice steady 60 there. I've managed to get my thumb right in between those 2 like grippy areas so it's not catching so much. Oh, caught a little bit. 41. I can make the adjustment. Have one more throw. There we go, nice steady ton. We've made the adjustment. I've got a feel for them now. Definitely a really grippy dart, but definitely making the adjustment as well. And I'm getting onto that little smooth section in the middle, so it's not catching so much. So let's go straight into our 201 practice routine. Game on. Nice steady 60 to start, 141 left to get. $100, nice steady ton, 41 left to get. And in 2 darts, there we go. For a really grippy dart, getting that in 8, I am definitely more than happy. So let's go have a final thought. Okay guys, well I think I've done alright considering they're a really grippy dart. I've done it in 8 darts, which I'm more than happy with. I got a ton, so that's a good thing. We always like a good steady ton. The grip was quite dramatic. All that extra milling with the lateral grooves as well really lets you catch on the thumb or the finger. So if you're loving a grippy dart, this is going to be absolutely fantastic. And what's really good is it doesn't matter if it's at the front or the back of the dart, the grip is exactly the same. So it's going to suit you wherever you're going to hold the dart, really. We had the 22 gram and it comes in 22 and 24 gram. Not a massive range, but obviously it's keeping in line with the weight that Leonard Gates throws himself, because they are a player's dart. So even though there's not a massive range, obviously it's decently worth a try because they're a nice centre weighted parallel dart. So they fly through the air really well, and if you'd like a grippy dart, you're going to get a nice consistent release. Price point for this is £59.95. That's not a bad price. They're a 90% tungsten and they're player endorsed, so that is quite a reasonable price point, I think. And it's not really going to absolutely break the point. It could be something you could get for your birthday or for Christmas from your other half, or maybe your kids or something. If you've got a set or you're looking at getting a set, head on down to the comment section, let us know. Always look forward to your feedback, whether it's good or bad, because I'm always looking at improving. And obviously if you have got a set, you might be helping out other players make their mind up if it's going to be a decent set of darts for themselves. Make sure you head over to dartsreviews.tv and dartsplanet.tv. Lots of stuff on there to read, whether you've got 5 minutes or half an hour. There's always something to pass the time, and it could be something that piques your interest. Make sure you tick subscribe and tick notifications, because we've got lots of reviews coming up in the future, not just darts, but lots of stuff to do with accessories and shirts and everything as well. And as always, please come back, check us out again soon. Bye.